Experiencing lag or stuttering with your Meta Quest 3 in SteamVR can be incredibly frustrating, but the good news is that these issues are often fixable through proper optimization and understanding of the underlying system. The key to solving these performance issues is understanding the complete performance pipeline. Your experience depends on 5 critical stages working together seamlessly. Stage 1. Your PC renders the game at the specified resolution and frame rate. This is where your GPU and CPU do the heavy lifting, creating the virtual world you'll see. Stage 2. The rendered frames are encoded into a video stream using H.264 or H.265 compression. This compression is necessary to transmit the data efficiently to your headset. Stage 3. The encoded video stream is transmitted to your Quest 3 either through a USB-C link cable or wirelessly via Wi-Fi 6 using AirLink. This transmission stage is often where bottlenecks occur. Stage 4. Your Quest 3's XR2 Gen 2 chip decodes the video stream back into displayable frames. The processing power of this chip determines how quickly this happens. Stage 5. Finally, the decoded frames are displayed on the Quest 3's dual LCD panels. The entire process from rendering to display determines your final experience and any lag you might feel. Bottlenecks can occur at any of these stages, causing the lag and stuttering you experience. Now let's look at the hardware requirements to ensure each stage performs optimally. For minimum performance, you'll need an RTX 3060 or RX 6600 XT graphics card, an Intel i5-10400 or AMD Ryzen 5 3600 processor, and at least 16 gigabytes of RAM. For optimal performance and a smooth experience, aim for an RTX 4070 or RX 7700 XT graphics card or higher and upgrade to 32 gigabytes of RAM. This will give you much more headroom for demanding VR games. If you're using AirLink for wireless VR, network performance becomes critical. You'll need a dedicated Wi-Fi 6 router with bandwidth exceeding 200 megabits per second and network latency under 5 milliseconds. Recent software improvements have significantly enhanced the MetaQuest 3 SteamVR experience. MetaQuest firmware version 62 and later include better frame timing and reduced latency, while SteamVR beta builds offer Quest 3 specific optimizations. The transition to OpenXR has been particularly beneficial, offering better performance than the legacy SteamVR runtime for many applications. Make sure you're running the latest versions of both MetaQuest firmware and SteamVR to take advantage of these improvements. Understanding these fundamentals, the performance pipeline, hardware requirements, network needs, and recent software improvements gives you the foundation to diagnose and fix lag and stuttering issues effectively. Now we'll dive into the practical optimization techniques that will transform your MetaQuest 3 SteamVR experience from laggy to smooth. These are the specific settings and adjustments that make the real difference. First, let's optimize your SteamVR settings. Start by opening SteamVR settings and navigating to the Video tab. Here's where the magic happens. Set your resolution per eye to exactly 100%, which equals 2064 by 2208 pixels. This is your baseline. Never start higher. Set refresh rate to 72 Hz initially and enable motion smoothing for demanding games. Disable advanced supersample filtering. This feature hurts performance more than it helps visual quality. These initial settings give you a stable foundation to build upon. Next, configure your MetaQuest settings. Access the Quest Link menu from your headset. This is where you control the connection quality between your PC and headset. For AirLink users, set bitrate between 200 and 500 megabits per second based on your network capability. Cable users should use maximum bitrate. Adjust encode resolution width between 2784 and 364 pixels depending on your GPU power. Now let's move to game-specific optimizations, where you can fine-tune performance for individual applications. SteamVR allows per-game resolution scaling. This is incredibly powerful. You can run demanding games at lower resolution while keeping lighter games at full quality. Start with medium graphics presets and work your way up. Disable unnecessary post-processing effects like motion blur and depth of field. They add latency without improving the VR experience. Performance monitoring is crucial for identifying what's holding back your system. Let's look at the tools that show you exactly what's happening. SteamVR frame timing is your first diagnostic tool. It shows you exactly where bottlenecks occur, whether it's your GPU, CPU, or the compositor struggling to keep up. MSI Afterburner provides real-time overlays showing GPU and CPU usage, temperatures, and frame rates. This data helps you understand if you're hitting thermal limits or maxing out your hardware. Finally, let's address the most common performance issues and their specific solutions. Frame drops usually indicate a GPU bottleneck, reduce render resolution, or game settings. If your CPU usage is maxed out, close background applications or consider a CPU upgrade. For AirLink latency issues, ensure you're using a dedicated 5 GHz network and position yourself closer to your router. Proper router placement makes a dramatic difference in wireless VR performance. These optimization techniques work together to create a smooth, responsive VR experience. Start with conservative settings and gradually increase quality as your system allows. Remember, consistent performance is more important than maximum visual fidelity in VR.